Okay, everybody. Apparently, this meeting is now streaming live on Facebook. Just give me a moment because I'm getting used to setting up the Zoom with the Facebook. Let's see here. Okay, so hopefully you're with me. Yes, there we go. Um, Okay, what I wanted to do was have a conversation with you today about what's happening with people's websites. So, over the last week, I've been blessed to be able to look at about 30 of your websites by request. Don't worry, I haven't gone looking and peeping at everybody's websites, just people who've asked me. And this started by some help that I was giving in another group. But anyway, I thought it might be helpful because some of the feedback has become a little bit repetitive, and it's possible that there are people in our group here that might also benefit from some of that feedback. So I just wanted to take a moment to share with you some tips that you can do to improve your website. So how this came about was there are a number of people in our community that are saying, look, I've got a profile on Psychology Today, I have a website, I've just paid someone to update my website, and I'm posting on Facebook and everything, but I'm not getting any work, I'm not getting any referrals, and I don't know why. So I can share with you right now some of the common reasons why you're not getting the referrals in no particular order. First of all, many people don't have a photo of themselves on the website. And if they do, it's either one of two things usually. Somebody's either taken, like they've just grabbed their phone and they've taken a selfie and then put that on the website. Probably not a good idea. It doesn't look too professional. The other thing that I've noticed is sometimes the headshots are very, very professional, yet they've got a very specific demographic that probably isn't going to relate to that photo because it feels a little bit corporate. So really think about putting a photo of yourself on your website and making that photo something that's going to be relatable to your audience, okay? The other thing is not having a booking button on your website. So there are a number of websites that just don't have booking buttons on them. It says email me for an appointment. And I think when we're dealing with people who have, for example, perhaps mental illness, by making it harder for them to book that appointment, you're going to lose them. I know if I was feeling anxious or depressed, or I was at that point where I need help, the last thing I want to do is be getting into emailing back and forward with a potential therapist about booking an appointment. If you are using Haloxy, Power Diary, Clinico, any of that kind of software, Acuity, Calendly, it doesn't matter what you're using, put that booking button on every page of your website. Make it super easy for your client to book that appointment. The general rule of thumb is a website page is divided into three. It's called folds, like three folds. Like imagine you have a brochure, it's folded over, into three things. You want to have a booking button in each one of those sections. Just make it super easy for them to be able to book that initial appointment with you. The other thing is not having your membership or affiliate badges on your website. Guys, you need this for social proof, especially in our industry. We're already up against it with some of the others, like in social work and psychology. So you'll want to be able to present a very professional front to potential clients. And a really cool way of doing that is if you are a member of ACA or PACFA, you are able to use their badge. So grab the PNG file and whack it right on the front of your website and whack it on the About You section. It really conveys to people that you're the real deal, and it gives them a little bit more confidence, and it's going to give you the edge over getting referrals to other websites that don't have that information. Testimonials. This is a question I get asked a lot. Should I have them? Should I not? So we've got two, let's say it's ACA and PACFA. So ACA say they tend to adhere to the AHPRA standards for codes of ethics around things like advertising, and AHPRA says don't do it. So if you're with ACA, don't do it. If you're with PACFA. PACFA say you can do it, but you have to include a permission statement at the bottom of that testimonial. And I haven't seen a single permission statement on any testimonials. And I don't know if you're with PACFA or if you're with ACA, but you're leaving yourself open and making yourself very vulnerable to, some kind of repercussion or consequence. So familiarize yourself with what the rules are. If you're needing to know more of that, you can just jump on your membership website if you're in that. If not, you have to be guided by, in your state or territory, the Health Commission and Complaints, and they also have cautions about using testimonials. So just be careful with that. Of course, perhaps don't put anybody's photo on there. The other thing that comes up is a lot of the websites. So it was about 30, I think it was like 27 websites I looked at this week. Nearly all of them did not have the website terms on it, and it did not have the website policy. And some people were a little bit tricky, and they had written down the bottom of their website, website terms, privacy policy. But when someone like me comes and clicks on that and nothing happens, we've got a problem. That website terms and the website privacy are legal requirements that you have to have on your website. And if you don't have them, again, there's going to be some kind of consequence. So just get them. If you don't have them or you don't know where to get them, I sell them. So, let me know and I'll put a link here or something so you can grab them. The other thing, yes, make sure that your links work. So one of the things I like to do when I'm doing a website audit is click around and make sure that all of the links work. And people get very panicky when they see me start clicking on all of their links. And, it's really funny, like people have put a Facebook link on their website, and I click the Facebook link and it's taking me to their personal profile. Why am I going to their personal profile and seeing their 4-year-old's birthday party? That's got nothing to do with counselling. If you're going to put your Facebook link there, that's great, do it, but link it to the business page, not your personal profile. Okay. The other thing, same with Instagram, make sure it's going to the business account. We don't want to see your personal, you getting drunk on the weekend with your friends and partying. No, that's not going to result in referrals for you. Make sure you're linking it to the Instagram account for the business. Okay. The other thing was something else. Oh yeah, blogs. Oh my gosh, they're the bane of my existence. Why do people have blogs when they're not actually blogging? Like, imagine what it's like from a client's perspective if they're interested in your website and they're clicking through and then they see there's a blog section. And so I'm losing my voice. There's a blog section and they go and they click on that blog, and the last blog, honestly, I kid you not, there was a website that I looked at this morning that's the last blog was from 2018. 2018. That's telling a potential client that this is a ghost town. You don't care about your practice. You don't care about your business. You're not communicating. It's like, is she still running a business? If you're not going to post consistently, right, and that doesn't have to be every day. I mean, you can just post once a month. That's fine. Put it up the first Monday of every month. That's fine. Or for me, I try and do Fridays every week. But just be consistent. If you can't be consistent, if you're not loving it, if it's not your thing, don't put it on there. It's not helping with your SEO if it's from 2018. All right. The other thing, websites are also speaking a lot about the practitioner. I have a PhD, I have a master's, I did this, I did that. All right, there are going to be some people that are interested in that, but mostly no. Mostly people who are coming to your website are saying, hey, I'm in pain here, I'm suffering, I've been to psychologists, I've been to social workers, it hasn't worked, can you help me? And by you just talking about you, I use EMDR, I use person-centered, I use this, that's not landing for your client. Your client wants to know, can you take away my pain? What results can I get if I come and work with you? How long is it going to take me to get this result? Who is your approach good for? Is it good for me? Is it not good for me? How do I know if we're going to be a fit for each other? How do you deliver the services? What are the benefits I'm going to get from doing this kind of approach? How long will it take me to feel better? They're the sorts of questions that a client is going to be thinking when they're looking at your website. So stop talking about yourself, start talking more about them, start speaking with them, be relatable in how you speak. If you're not sure how to do that and it feels like it's a bit heavy and it's a bit of a struggle, a simpler way of approaching that would be to have a frequently asked questions, FAQs. I'm very careful how I say that. Frequently asked questions. So how long will this take me? How long before I feel better? On average, you know, research shows you can start to feel an improvement within 6 sessions or however many, but make it really personal. And what else have I got here? Oh yeah, the messaging is just really vague. So there are some websites I looked at, and honestly, some of them all just started to blend into each other because many of them were saying the same thing. And it's just like, if you don't stand out, you are not going to get the work. So you have to have a way of being memorable. And the way to be memorable is in the way that you communicate. We want that person to feel like you get it, like you understand, like you're on the same page as them. You want to be relatable by having a few casual photos of you, you know, like you and your dog or something like that. But it's got to, what's going to make your website more memorable than mine or somebody else's is that feeling of connection. So try and convey that. Some people are asking me, should I put my fees on or not? That's up to you. I don't think it really matters. For me, I do, because I think it's another opportunity for people to opt out before they get to me. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I don't want my time wasted. I don't want to have a call with somebody for 15 minutes and then they ask me how much it is and they go, oh, I thought you bulk billed. I'm like, no, I don't. Now I've just wasted 15 minutes. And you do that a few times a week, and that's time that you could be actually helping someone and receiving cash flow into the practice, which you need to do, right? It's a business. We're not charities here, we're businesses. So I think they're like the main pieces of feedback, and hopefully you can make yourself like a little tick list or a little action list from this video. I hope it wasn't too harsh. It wasn't my intention. I just wanted to come in here and share with you some of the tips so that you could go and make some changes to yours if you want to. Always up to you. Okay. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, let me know. More than happy to support you, as you know, in any way I can. Have a beautiful day, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.